Oh, the microphone's in. Oh, there we are.
We're here.
We are here.
Take my vitamins.
We are here. What is that from?
I don't know, but I just spit water on myself.
Maybe nobody will join us tonight. Oh, somebody joined us. Okay. I'm ready for sleep.
Mm-hmm. This is going to be an exciting one.
Do you have anything you want to talk about? We should have probably talked about that before we hit the go live button, huh?
Why have we ever?
It's a good point. Hi. Hello. What's up there, Mike Trout? Mike Trout's here with us at least. I bet Mike Trout hit the thumbs up button already because he's smart like that.
Maybe.
What? So you got the Rhino. I think what's the middle one? The Sapphire. Is that the Sapphire?
Yeah. And the Crazy Horse.
The Crazy Horse. Okay. All right. What's up, Ben Davis? How's it going? Good evening. Welcome. Happy Thursday, everyone. This is now officially called the live stream. Officially, the live stream, right?
Yeah.
Because we have the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We have the vlog. Or we had the vlog.
Newsletter.
You have the newsletter. And pretty soon we'll have the merchandise.
You don't have to say that you had the vlog. Like,
RIP vlog.
No, that's not true.
No.
It's just because we're in quarantine.
Yeah. Quarantine right
and
now.
And you have ideas. You just need to do it.
Yeah.
There's plenty of downtime to just do it. We're just not.
There's not much downtime.
There is. Like, there's time that you're not working that we could just get the kids together and, do it.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Good morning, Mark. Hope it's a beautiful day there in Thailand. Is that how you say it?
Thailand?
Is that how you say it?
That's how I say it.
Thailand? Yeah. Sounds right.
Would you rather say Thailand? I don't think that's right.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to take a trip to Thailand later on. That's right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mike Trout says, I take 3 days off in a month, and now I got time for vlogs. That's right. I didn't have time for vlogs.
I mean, nobody asked you.
All right. How are we today, Jody?
I'm good. I feel like I had a great day. It was a little slow to start, but because I had to leave the house and go somewhere. But
you had a great day.
Then I got everything. Yeah.
You seem pretty happy today.
I took a nap. I was gonna take I wanted to take like a 20-minute nap, and then I woke up like an hour and 45 minutes later. So that was great. And then I was like super calm with the kids.
That's great. Yeah, you were. I've had a headache all day.
Whoa. I was trying to bring up the chat.
And I've had some eye issues that I'm not sure what's going on with this eye over here. It's just probably just allergy eye or something, but I don't know. I know you guys are really intrigued by that. I had a good poker day though. I had a lot of action today.
That's
and
good.
I brought back the quad goals to Instagram.
I saw.
And I asked people if I should bring it back. I got 17 messages yesterday that were like, yes, bring it back.
Yeah, I don't know why you stopped. And I brought this up. I said, why don't you do this anymore? I don't know.
No, it was mostly because there was just so much action during quarantine that it was hard to do during my session. So today it was hard to do because I had so much action. So I went back afterwards and took pictures of my hold'em manager. But today I made quads against aces full. So I won out at a guy. I wasn't one out because I actually had so he 3-bet pre-flop. I had 9, 8, 8, 7, and the flop came ace 8, 6.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had middle set and I had an open-ended straight draw.
This is amazing.
So I needed to hit an 8 or a 10 or a 5. He had aces though, and I hit an 8, which is the best card you could possibly hit, and stack them. Yeah. So I had a good day. Yeah, I'm done. I had a good day though. What's up, Tom? How's it going? Anthony here with his eggplant as usual. So how would you say the city in Thailand?
Phuket.
Really? I would just say fuck it. Awesome, Tom. I'm happy to hear you have a job lined up. That's amazing. Where is it at, if you don't mind saying? All right. Anthony said, I finally tried Califia, and then you switched.
You spelled it wrong, so maybe you shouldn't drink it.
That looks like Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
By the way, if you guys are here, please hit the thumbs up button, and that'll bring more people into our Thursday night, the live stream situation that we have going on here. I think a lot of people actually watch this later on.
I did try a new creamer. It was the worst name on the planet. I hate the name of it. But I tried it and I really like it. I think it's my favorite now. I'm off the Califia Farms bandwagon and I am now on the nut pods.
Nut pods.
Mm-hmm.
You've been on the nut pod for quite a while. I think you picked that specifically because it sounds like it could be a sponsor for the podcast.
I picked it because I was in Target and I wanted creamer because I'm not drinking bulletproof coffee right now. And my options were limited. And I was like, I know people like Bethany, our friend Bethany really likes nut pods. So I was like, I'll try nut pods. So I tried it and it's really good. It was the caramel flavored and there's no sugar, 10 calories, 1 gram of fat per serving. And it's 1 tablespoon as a serving. I use 2 tablespoons and you can like really taste it in the coffee. I don't know. It was really good.
Allergy eye, I think, is just like I get really bad allergies, seasonal allergies, and my eyes just itch like crazy. So I don't know. So Luke said sun's out, but Jody's guns faux show out. Oh, sun's not out, but Jody's guns faux show out. So Jody, why don't you show off your shirt? So we're wearing poker rag shirts because
how am I supposed to show
we got them today, and these are the most comfortable shirts of all time.
They're nice and soft.
Somehow.
Mine's American Apparel, and Trevor's is, what is it? Oh,
Bella.
Bella and Canvas, which is like the best. Okay, there's my shirt. Say it.
So what does it mean?
Well, this is my favorite animal, so that's why I bought it.
That's a rhino. Okay. So what do these things all have in common? Let's see. A rhino, that's a sapphire, and a horse. Can anybody figure it out? In the chat, let me know if anybody figured it out. So mine says, I'm going to play so good tomorrow. And I'm sleeping. I like that. And like they're seriously the most comfortable shirts of all time. So you can get them at pokerrags.us. Pokerrags.us. So you can get them there. And then coming soon, once the world opens back up shortly, you'll be able to get Raisin Nuts merchandise there as well. All right, let's see. Yeah, Leo, that's what poker dreams are made of. Hope you're doing well as well, Leo. It was definitely what poker dreams are made of.
Oh my
God. Excuse me.
You all right there?
Yep, I'm okay. All right. Okay. Okay, Tom, you got a job at Philly Live. That's awesome. What's up, Daniel Kim? How's it going? So I'll give you a better look at the t-shirt there. See it? And there's a lot of other pretty awesome shirts on there as well. I actually got 2. Somehow I've never had a Bella and Canvas shirt, and somehow I got 2 of them today because this came in the mail, and then the Sixers, because I'm a season ticket holder, actually sent out a t-shirt also that was Bella and Canvas's Embiid and Simmons shirt. Was Jody passed out drunk as I entered the stream? No.
Nope, I was sleeping because Trevor was telling a poker hand. I'm not drinking. I'm on strict macros.
Yeah. NutPod, official sponsor of the Raisin Nuts podcast. That's goes so easy, right? What's up, Ian? How's it going? Good evening. No problem, Leo. It's a great company and run by great people, and there's some cool shirts on there for sure. So check it out. And pretty soon our stuff will be on there too. Our stuff. All right. What else? What's going on? You're gonna have to carry the show today because I'm struggling. Nothing. I can talk about poker more if you want.
No.
Hello, Mike. Good morning. Good evening. Whatever it is for you. I know it's evening probably, but it could be morning because you might have just woke up. You never know.
That's still not morning though.
Yeah, I guess that's right.
I was gonna
try to argue my side of this, but it's not.
Only if he was in a different country, then maybe.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
It's
yeah. Okay.
It's nighttime.
So here's something for you guys. The podcast that comes out on Wednesdays, and we started our new season this week. So there's actually a trailer. If you've never listened to the podcast and you want to know what the podcast is like, because it's not like this. It's a little bit different from this. But we did a season 2 trailer that came out on Tuesday. So if you search for Raising the Nuts on any podcast platform, you can go find that season 2 trailer. Listen to that. It's 10 minutes long. Not a long listen. Gives you a good idea of what we talk about and what we are all about on the podcast. And then the podcast comes out every Wednesday morning at 5 a.m. The first episode of season 2 came out, and we had a disaster happen.
We have to talk about it.
There could be a lot worse things that could happen in life, but this was pretty sad. We recorded the podcast on Tuesday afternoon, and then Jody went to edit it, and the first 8 minutes was there, and the remaining 38 minutes was not there. And then we had to re-record the entire thing. And it was pretty sad.
It was very sad, especially because I deleted it. It was there.
Yes. But we still had a good discussion. We talked about a lot of different topics, about a lot of things that we're going to talk about a lot in season 2. And really, it's just like, it's not a mental health podcast, it's not a poker podcast, not a parenting podcast. It's just like a life podcast. And so a lot of people can probably relate to a lot of things that we talk about. And it's fun to do. We did 53 episodes so far, believe it or not. All right. So let's see. Did you learn open face Chinese yet?
No, we tried, but it was really blowing my brain.
You did fine. You learned. You know how to play.
Yeah, but I don't know anything about like it. It was still confusing me as to
it's confusing
where
me
to put
too.
Stuff and I have no idea.
Mike Trout, open face Chinese, or anybody else who's open face Chinese players. What's the setting strategy? Like if you have 3 flush cards or a pair, and like obviously you know what your opponent has, whatever. Not taking that into consideration. Let's just say that they don't have any flush cards and they don't have any pairs either. What's your opening strategy there? What's your setting strategy? I don't know. Okay, yeah, I understand work bottom up. So say you have, and I know that you want to get fantasy, so you want to get queens or better on top, but like, is there a strategy for like in those cases? Like, what are you opening with? Like with the pair down the bottom or 3 flush cards? Okay, that makes sense. That's what I did. No drinking tonight?
No drinking at all because I'm doing personal training, so I'm on strict macros. That's
going to follow up the next question. Daniel wants to know if you have an 8-pack yet.
No.
Do you feel like you're crushing it so far this week?
I mean, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, but I need to get on a better routine, like schedule, and be doing my workouts in the morning and not like I did my workout tonight at like 7:00.
Mm-hmm.
It's not ideal.
Yeah.
And then I'm eating late and whatever. So none of that's ideal, but I mean, I like it so far.
Ian, definitely first world problems.
What is first world problems?
I'm assuming he's saying like
losing
that we had
the podcast?
that we had to.
Yeah, but it's not about first world problems. It's that, but it was really difficult to then have a genuine conversation to record for the podcast because it was like, it was making me lose my train of thought because I was trying to think of like, what did I say here? What did I do there? Trying to get the same conversation because we had a really good conversation. Yeah. So it just made it really difficult. You know that I'm tired and that there's something wrong with my eye because this your eyebrows up. This one just goes up way up like this, and I feel like I'm like a malfunctioned person. Does that make sense? Did you just fall asleep? No, I was reading. Oh, okay. Let's see. Did you watch Jamin Verton's last vlog? I did. I thought it was awesome. Did you see what he did? Mm-mm. He made like a animation of like a vlog. Oh, no, I didn't. It was pretty hilarious. It was great, and he had like Andrew and Brad and Joey and like had all kinds of people. I definitely saw like pictures for it, but I didn't realize what it was. He's so creative and just like it's just a really awesome way to think about things, like how to do things. It's just great. All right, so work bottom up, fantasy. Yep, 3 flush on bottom is if in position. Pair and next highest card if out of position. Then other 2 cards middle. Okay, makes sense. Nice. Cold Blood's got 4 tables fired up on the laptop and us on the tablet. I like that. That's a good thing for anybody. That's gonna make for a good session. I believe it. All right. Our son played 4-card PLO for the first time in a while on Poker Bros and hit the Bad Beat jackpot for $12K. Nice. All right. Well, how much do you owe your parents is the question here. I agree with that. The super chat feature is open there, our son. So if you want to, if you feel like you okay? Yeah. Jay sent me a picture of a fried egg. I don't know. All right. Let's see what else. What's up, Steve? How's it going? Mark, what were you saying was hilarious? Was it? I don't remember what we were talking about. That was hilarious. The Jamin's vlog. Oh, Jamin's vlog. Yes, that was. Sorry. Wasn't even that long ago. I told you, I'm struggling tonight. I told you. No, it's funny. Like, I don't know what I was gonna say. This is gonna be one that everybody wants to watch. Yeah, of course. So like today I played a 4.5-hour session, and it was straight grinding, like, and a lot of hands. Probably I think I played like
I was mostly 4 or 5 tabling, which doesn't really happen too much for me anymore. And so I think I played like 2,000 hands or something. And it was one of those sessions where afterwards I was like, whew, like the brain's fried a little bit. And I was like, okay, gonna, we'll go for our walk and I'll be able to come back and play another session. And I fired up another session for like 45 minutes and it was like, can't do this. The brain is fried right now. I just had a headache and like, it was just like, ooh. And I don't know if it was because of the poker or what, but I felt great this morning. I don't think I have the corona, but.
You do not have the coronavirus. How the hell would you get that? You don't even leave the house.
Exactly. That's what I said. I don't have the corona. All right. Mike said, Jody, you look bored. How's Shoe Dazzle going?
I don't know what that means.
Were you shopping on Shoe Dazzle like right now?
No.
Oh, okay. I think that's what he's asking.
And if he could see that, I'd be a little creeped out because my phone's not visible.
Leo, start smoking herb, Trevor. So I was a big herb smoker back in the day, but now no more. Gave it one more shot. I didn't smoke it, but I ate it. And it didn't work out well for me. So I'm off that train.
I should probably start.
You should definitely start. Wait, do we I know we talked about your shirt, but did we actually say what your shirt was?
No, you said, does anybody have any guess?
Oh, does anybody have any guess what Jody's shirt is? Can you guess what?
Do I need to show
If you know because you're Mike Trout, don't answer, obviously. But if you don't know and you're just guessing, you gotta show it one more time. We got a rhino. What's up, Jeff? How's it going? Nice, awesome. So there's a rhino, a sapphire, and a horse. Can you figure out the puzzle? Anybody can figure out the puzzle. Jody's looking for some gentlemen.
No, I have one right here.
That's right. Yeah, awesome. That's great if you can catch up on the podcast, Jeff. Yeah. So, Tom, we actually talked about that last week, Negreanu versus Polk. So I started my other creative partner in the vlog, Jay, who makes a lot of the graphics and stuff like that. And we tend to write a lot of the skits together. I started throwing out ideas to him. He started throwing some ideas back to me as far as what we could do for the Negreanu versus Polk, having Andrew act out. One big problem we're talking about, though, is that Andrew's hair, our son Andrew, his hair is super long right now. It comes like down in his eyes. So it's going to be hard to recreate.
And he doesn't want it cut. He wants to grow it because he wants his hair like my nephew's hair.
Yeah. It's going to be hard to like recreate the hair for Negreanu and Polk for this. So we'll have to figure something out for that. But we have a couple different ideas in mind.
Negreanu, I can just like slick it back. He's got dopey hair anyway.
Whoa. Let's chill on that. Okay.
What?
You don't want to incite anything.
He could talk about me. I don't care.
Yeah. That Jody from Raising the Nuts.
I mean, I met him. I met him in the hallway. He knew who we were.
Yeah. Ian, ding, ding, ding. You're right. There's strip clubs in Vegas, but it's strip club rankings. So we got the Rhino #1, the Sapphire #2, Crazy Horse #3. If you disagree with those rankings, let us know. Well, don't let us know. Let the Poker Rags people know. Not from LV, so not in my mind. That would make sense. Mike Trout. Dopey hair. Did I say dopey hair?
No, I did.
Oh, you did. Okay.
You said whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay. Wow.
I don't know. He's just like, what's going on with him? He's a little scary. I feel like something's not right.
I mean,
he always seemed like happy and whatever, and now he's like raging out.
Okay, so I think there's a couple things in play here. First of all, everybody's losing their minds.
Yes, I agree with that.
With everything that's going on. So, like, you have to give the benefit of the doubt for some of that.
Yeah.
Things. Secondly,
I did say earlier, I said, did you hear this, what he said about Norman Chad? It sounds like something that I would say, but I'm not used to him saying it.
Yeah, and then
so I don't think he's like unhinged. It's just like different than what I always saw him saying.
And then the other problem with things, like, I'm not justifying his behavior at all or whatever. Whatever. But it's tough being in like that spotlight where people are constantly criticizing you and like saying stuff about your significant other and stuff like that. Like, so, occasionally you're just going to lose. Like when people are just constantly criticizing you and like analyzing every move. Like,
could you see yourself on a stream, somebody saying stuff about me and you losing your mind and telling them that you're going to feed their teeth to them anally.
I don't think so.
You definitely wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't think so. But I also I've never been in that situation.
For sure. And listen, it is what it is. All I'm saying is that it seems different than his previous behavior. That's all. I'm not saying that he's
for sure
right or wrong, or that there's something wrong with him or anything like that. Yeah. Like, I think he has behavior that's, we've seen across the board from people on a regular basis.
Yeah.
It just seems different for him.
Steve, he said, do you know how I can get my hand history from any tourneys I've played on WSP when you go back to New Jersey? Well, if you played them on your computer, obviously you played them on your computer, but I just said if you played them on your computer. That actually is a relevant question. Man, I am very tired right now. So if you played them on your computer, then if you have it clicked off, they should be saved on your computer, I believe. Actually, no. On WSOP, you can't actually, now that I think about it. All right. So if you WSOP is the only site that you actually can't get hand histories from. They don't, even for cash games, I don't have any hand history saved from there. So if you see my quads on Instagram, they're always just a picture of the browser, or not the browser, the hand history replayer. So yeah, you can't do that with WSOP. The other sites, you could save the hand histories or you could request them from them, but not WSOP. Tom said, Negreanu enters chat. What the fuck do you mean my hair is goofy?
No, dopey.
Yeah. Leah said, I've always been a huge fan for 15 years, but the last couple of years, he's definitely different, way too self-righteous. Yeah, I mean, people change for sure. So, yeah, I don't know. All right, Fishball said, Jody, you are so...
I think he's pretending like he's going to say something bad about me to get you riled up.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's my guess.
I thought he was talking about how hot you were or something. Jay said, lies. You've punched someone for Jody.
Okay. Do we need to rehash that story? Because he didn't just punch somebody for me.
Amazing.
It was a much longer story than that.
That guy was in my Twitch chat, and I was like, man, stop talking about my wife.
No, that's not what happened. If anybody wants to hear the story, I'll gladly tell it.
Nah. Yeah, I agree, Leo. Yeah, anyone certainly gets stabbed like that,
yeah,
but
sure.
There's definitely seems like there's something else going on, but who knows? Hopefully his mental health is okay, and he gets into a good place. Yep, agree. You're smoking.
Thank you.
That's right. All right.
Please tell.
All right, everybody wants to hear the story. Whose ass did Trevor beat? Oh man, this is great. This can be living on the internet. What if he's watching?
Who cares?
I didn't really beat anybody's ass. That did not happen.
No.
I punched somebody, and then they looked at me like I was crazy.
Well, they want to hear the story.
Okay,
so
go ahead. Tell the story.
You're ruining it.
Tell the story.
Okay, so
story time. It's story time with Jody.
This was before we got married, but we had Ava already. So we were engaged.
I think it had to be...
It was in February or March because it was for Raj.
What year was she born? 2008?
She was born in 2008.
So yeah, it was February, March of 2009.
So it was the year we were getting married. So we already had Ava. We were engaged. We were getting married later that year. We were out for celebrating his two best friends' birthdays, right?
Yeah, so that
it was February or March.
Yeah, so we were turning 26 that year.
Oh yeah.
So we're so young bucks.
Yeah, something is stabbing me in the eye.
That's what's been happening to me all day.
Okay, and what happened? Okay, so we went back to their friend's apartment, and one of Trevor's longtime friends, just seemingly out of the blue, started saying, yeah, Jody, you know what you are. You know what you are. And the conversation took a dark turn. And I think, was it that night? I think it was earlier that night that I had said to him, okay, so here's the full story. He was married to my best friend, the one that introduced us, but they divorced. They got married really young and they divorced. So at this point, when Trevor and I, that was 2009 or whatever, they were not together anymore. And I had said when we went out, please don't feel uncomfortable. If you're dating someone else, it's all good. You guys are not together. Don't worry about me. I'm not going to cause any problems. And then, so later on that night, he started saying you know what you are, you know what you are. And I was like, what is that supposed to mean? and like, where is this coming from? And he eventually,
you know what you are is a bitch, right? That's what it was.
He eventually said,
oh, okay.
Eventually he was like, you're a bitch. And I was like, well, what was that for? And then it progressed from there, and Trevor was just like sitting there.
So I'm super non-confrontational, and Jody is very strong. So usually, like, my thought was just like, yeah, she'll handle this shit. I don't gotta fucking step in.
So we started arguing, because I was like, I don't even remember what was said. This was so long ago, but I know we started arguing back and forth.
And keep in mind, this is like 3 a.m. after a drunk night out.
I was not drunk.
Oh, I was definitely drunk.
I was sober. But he wouldn't even look at me. He wouldn't look me in the eye. He was actually laying on the ground on like a mattress thing, and I was sitting at a counter behind him. And he was just sitting there like saying it over and over again and whatever. And so then I tried to leap over the couch because I was going to attack him.
Yeah, so that's why I was just chilling. Like, what do I got to do?
And there was a bunch of guys in the place, so they all stopped me from going after him. And then we were actually going to stay in another friend's apartment, which was downstairs. So I guess we left. We walked out of there because then it was like, whatever. So we went downstairs, and I was standing outside, and I was like, well, we were standing outside the door, and I was just saying to Trevor, like, why don't you defend me? How could you let him talk about me like that when you're sitting there? And so I said things like that. And then all of a sudden Trevor was like, you're right. And he took off and ran up the stairs. And I was like, oh my God. Because I've never seen Trevor like really angry or anything at this point. And I hear yelling and all this. And then the next thing I knew, I went upstairs, and his friend was standing up against the window with one friend. Trevor was on the other side with another friend. Trevor had blood all over his shirt from the kid's nose. And he just was like staring up at the ceiling saying like, you know what you are, you're a bitch, you're a bitch. And I just said, if you can tell me why you feel that way, if you can give me like a concrete reason as to why you feel this way.
Write a paper with a hypothesis.
No, but like, just tell me why. Why, you're calling me this name over and over again, but you have absolutely no explanation. So tell me why. And, whatever, we'll end this. He would not stop saying it. He wouldn't look at either one of us. And I don't know, eventually Trevor slapped him in the face.
No,
that was before I came.
So I went up there. He was like laying on the ground. I punched him in the face when he was laying on the ground. And then he looked at me like, what just happened? Like, he didn't realize what happened. So then I slapped him because he looked at me stupid. So
yeah. And then we went downstairs, and we heard him like yelling about how he wasn't going to come to our wedding and stuff. And I was like, who says that you're invited anymore? And we haven't talked to him since.
I like what Jay said. He said Jody was open to being convinced with some valid reasoning.
No, but seriously, I wanted to know why he felt this way. Tell me why you feel this way. If I did something to you and I didn't know, then that's one thing. But he had nothing. He had nothing to say. I think that he didn't like me because I was his ex-wife's best friend.
Yeah.
She saw him the other day.
Really?
She went to the lake, and he was there. She's like, are you kidding me? And now he moved to the town that we live in.
He's probably watching this right now.
Yeah, whatever. Here, I got something for you.
You still got it? All right.
He never. Oh, and then he decided that he was going to try to do an apology by having a golf bet with Trevor, and then like a growing beard bet or something. And whoever lasted longer, then he would have to apologize, or he wouldn't have to apologize, and all this stuff. I'm like, what are we, 10-year-olds? Like, no, you call someone's wife a bitch, you just apologize. That's it. So whatever. I mean, fuck him.
Jesus. You're not over it?
We just told the story. Like, he still has, to this day, has never said anything about how gross his behavior was. So I'm good. I don't have to see him anymore. And if I do, I just won't even look at him. And that's fine, because we've had to see him since then at different like weddings and stuff, because he's still like, I guess, friends with people. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't hold on to anything. I'm good. That's probably no, not probably. That's the last time I'll probably ever punch anybody that I can imagine. I don't think I'm going to be punching anybody anytime soon.
Yeah, I've only punched somebody once.
Yeah.
I didn't get to punch him because I was removed.
Michael said, I shoved a drunk guy to a table because he wouldn't keep his hands off my wife. He could barely stand, so it didn't take much. my only fight in my adult years.
What?
Has anybody ever tried to put their hands on you?
I mean, I've definitely been like touched as I was walking through places, but I don't even know who did it.
Thanks, Anthony. That's why, don't mess with me. Don't mess with this. On a positive note, story behind Jody's left shoulder ink.
This?
That would be your left shoulder, yep.
Yeah. It's the birth month flowers of people close to me. So like Trevor, my kids, my parents, my brother.
The guy I punched in the face.
No, hell no. Just like my immediate family, basically.
Yeah, I feel like we did a tattoo episode, right? Where we like a tattoo live stream where we talked about a bunch of tattoos.
What story?
I'm assuming he's saying you had to tell the story 92 times. That story.
What story?
The story you just told.
Oh.
Yeah, not with those guns. That's right. Mark said he punched a guy for touching my wife. He hit me with a full Jack Daniels bottle. Many stitches later, yes, I would do it again. Wow. Rough. No, yeah, it's all good. I don't mind talking about the tattoos again. I just couldn't remember. I feel like there was one night on the live stream that we talked about a bunch of the tattoos, but because like I have my whole sleeve here that it still has to be finished. Once the world opens back up, I still have this to finish up here. Jody has a bajillion other tattoos.
Yeah, I know. He just said, "Let me see the Phoenix." I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to show that.
That's on the OnlyFans page.
I mean, it's not naked, but I don't know.
Oh, the tat story he's saying. You said the tat story 92 times.
Oh.
That's why he's saying get rid of the program. Get rid of the program.
Ken punched an 80-year-old in a Taco Bell drive. No, he didn't. Ken is our friend.
I like how he said my friend Ken.
Ugh.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
It's hard to like.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Wait a second. Wait, no. Pull this down for a second. All right. If you guys want to see the tattoo anymore, send in some super chat donations here, and then we'll start pulling this. Ever play poker at Turning Stone? Haven't been there since PA got live poker. Thinking about taking the ride up there this weekend. I've actually never played at Turning Stone.
Where is it?
Upstate New York.
Oh.
Yeah, never played there. Like a lot of my friends were from online, like way back in the day, were going there, but I was already 21, so I had no reason to go up there. Like you could play there before you were 21. So, yeah.
I think I might have a picture of that.
Fishball, no offense taken at all. I absolutely agree with you that Jody is better looking than me. And Ian said impressive ink.
Thanks. I think I have a picture of it. Let me see.
It looks really dark.
Okay, hold on a second.
All right. What else we got going on here? What's everybody else up to on this beautiful Thursday night? We had a nice little storm here this week, right? Talk about the weather. That's what you do when you have nothing else to talk about?
We did have quite a storm.
Yeah.
Is that?
How are the kids?
Is that better?
Yeah, it looks better. The kids, they're pretty good. They're off and on. I think all kids are kind of going through different things during this time. It's really difficult for a lot of them. Andrew cried himself to sleep tonight. That was pretty sad. They were playing Just Dance on the Switch, and he was not happy with the music selection or something. I don't know, but he was not happy at all. He was screaming his head off.
Oh, he sure was.
Yeah, so it's up and down, Michael, there you go. Okay, there's the Phoenix.
Oh, it's goddamn. Okay, good. There.
I didn't see the Flyers, Michael. What's going on with them? Give me the Flyers update. 100 degrees every day here in Florida. Yeah, that's way too hot. Leo said you guys are so nice. Just want to stop by for a bit and say hello. Got to run. All the best and be safe. Thank you, Leo.
You too.
Have a good night. Yep, be safe. Is the picture on your Instagram? No, there's.
I just showed.
Yeah, there you go. Kids during a pandemic is the worst thing ever. That is just about the truth. Although it's got to be way worse when you have younger kids like you do, Jay, because our kids, they're pretty like kind of self-sufficient, so.
Since you're here, Jay, why did you send me a picture of a fried egg? Is that your brain, maybe?
Could be. Were you nervous to have a second kid, or were you eager?
Well, she was a surprise. So, I mean, I definitely wanted more kids.
Yeah, we were planning on having more kids. It just she came from somewhere that we didn't know where it came from. It's so crazy that I remember exactly when you took the test. I know you do too.
In Brigantine.
We had a house in Brigantine with a bunch of other poker players that we rented out, and it was the sickest house. It was a nice house, and like
it was a gorgeous house.
Think about this. So this was what year? 2000. What year did we find out we were pregnant with her? 2009. End of 2009. Yeah, December.
Yeah.
So December 2009. So again, we're 26 years old, and like all the poker players that we hung out with were younger than us. So and they had no kids, no responsibilities, whatever. So we're in this ridiculous sick house in Brigantine, and it's wintertime, and Jody decorated the entire house.
Put lights up on the outside, put a Christmas tree.
Yeah, we were there for
real Christmas tree.
Yeah, we were there for like 3 weeks. We had a Christmas party. Like we had a bunch of people come over.
Yep.
I did a cribs. Like that was when cribs was still on TV. So like I did a cribs and like walked around the house with my camera, like my handheld camera, like not my camera phone. It was just ridiculous. And like everybody's in the house playing poker. And like actually, so that house, so we had a whiteboard that we put up on the wall, and we made a goal. God. We were in the house for like 3 weeks. So the goal for the house was to make like $200,000 or something like that. I feel like it was, right? I don't remember. It was something like that. And each day there was like 7 or 8 of us playing poker in the house. And each day we each put our results up on the whiteboard to try to get to 200K. And then our friend AG, he's the one that put it up there. And then he went to take it down.
He's so smart, but not so smart.
He went to take it down when we were leaving the property and just ripped the entire wall.
The issue was that he put it up with the original like 3M sticky tape, not like a command hook or anything. He just hung it up that like he used the things that were in the package and stuck it to the wall. And I was like, why did you do that? It's not going to come off.
Yeah.
And then he tried to take it off and he ripped the paint and drywall, like the paper from the drywall, right off. And
that ended up costing like $400 or something.
No, he didn't get the deposit back.
Yeah,
pay for the deposit.
$400. Yeah. But that house is amazing. Like those times were just so much fun. Like, and we have Ava. Actually, Ava was at the house. No, there's the other house. So that was in December. In September, we also had a house in Brigantine for the Borgata Winter Open, or not Winter Open, the Borgata Poker Open, and that house was like a lot of the same guys, except for Jay and Ken were there too. And first of all, that's the scene of the most ridiculous prop bet ever, which I will post a video in the chat here so you guys can see this, because I got to tell that story. Oh, by the way, I think we hit the goal in December to win 200K. I'm pretty sure, if I remember right. It might have been 150K. I don't know. So in September, we're in this house, and you'll see in the video the way that this was set up. The upstairs was just this huge room, basically, like the living room, kitchen, dining room. It was all one big open area. And there was a like, how do you describe that? Like the railing that went around like this, so you could look straight down.
Oh, I'm picturing the wrong house. Yeah, it had like an opening in the center of the floor where the stairs went down.
Right.
So it had a railing around that opening.
So our friends AG and Jordan made a bet. AG said that he could take a football and bounce it off the railing and then catch it. And Jordan gave him 20-1 odds that he couldn't do it on the first try. And I got to go to YouTube right now to bring up the video, and I'll post it in the chat so you guys can see what happens, because it's amazing. Keep in mind, I'm filming this with my fat hands at the time on
a camcorder,
and I'm filming it on there, and it's just ridiculous. That was also where Jay had to go in the ocean.
Oh yeah,
because he bet our other friend Rod on the Bucks versus Cowboys. And Jay had to go in the freezing cold ocean, so we filmed that as well, which is amazing.
And he tried to chase me when he was soaking wet.
Yes. All right, let's go back up here and get caught up here. Oh, yeah, so all that being said, Not nervous at all about the second kid. Also, Anthony, we were still so young and stupid. Like we didn't. There was no like worries.
Yeah, but I wasn't worried about Andrew either.
Sure.
And Andrew, like, we knew that.
Jay said yes. Everyone feel bad for me because it sucks. Flyers are 2-0 since they restart. Play Tampa on Saturday. Playoffs start next week. Okay, that's cool. Michael's youngest is 14. Must be tough with small kids. Yes. Jay said it's the worst. They constantly talk to me and ask me to chase them and ask why Wally is a robot and Eve is a girl robot. Every day they're always there. Yeah. Any word on Jersey schools? Our district, the kids will go to school 2 days, other 3 days at home. We have to decide by next week, right?
What? No. The plan was that I hate when you do this because it really throws me off.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
The plan was that I can't even think because you have the wrong screen up. Trevor's looking at YouTube right now and I can't see anything.
Yeah, okay.
You still have the wrong screen.
All right, I'll look it up on my phone then.
The plan they offered was that based on your last name, so I think A through I don't know, whatever, A through something and whatever through Z would go to school Monday, Tuesday, second half would go to school Wednesday, Thursday, and only for 4 hours each day. And then Friday is like a collaboration day and a catch-up day and all that. And then they do online school for the days that they're not in the building. But they told us that we had to decide by Monday whether we were doing that option or 100% virtual, and we opted for 100% virtual. So
we did?
We did, yes. I said that. What do you mean? I told you.
Yeah, I know. You said what NeuroNerd said. I didn't know that.
And then you said that's fine with me.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it was an instant response. So for me, that was all I needed. So they're staying home. That's it. They'll be home the whole time.
There we go. I put it in the chat, I think. Did it come out?
Trevor will get it up 15 minutes after. Put the link in the chat and we'll realize that sometime tomorrow. What?
Wait, did you put the link in the chat?
Yeah, I don't see it.
Oh, there you go. What's up, Ben Adler? $1.99 donation. Thank you very much. Medium combo. No, you know it's never a medium combo. It's always the large. You always got to go with the large.
There's no link at all.
I don't know. I sent it.
Also, remember that picture that you said was from the Borgata and I said it was from Dan's house? Have you ever seen this background in the Borgata?
No, you're absolutely right. I'm completely wrong about that. Mm-hmm. In my mind, that was always at the Borgata. Wow. Mm-mm. I mean, I gave up on it. You said it was, and you were adamant. So I said, okay.
Well, there it is.
Yeah. Great. Why did that link not pop up? Did anybody get that link or no? It doesn't appear to be coming up.
Yeah, I don't see it in here either. You can't post a link in your own
That seems stupid.
Chat.
So Michael's son wanted to go back for a few days a week, so we gave him the option. Yeah, it's
Cam
tough.
wants to go back too, but you know, based on the conversation that I had with some smart people, I just decided that it's not worth it. So, you know, I'll try to set up some time for her to see her friends outside and whatever, and that's it. But I mean, schools are opening and people are being put into quarantine immediately because people are testing positive day one. So, you know, I might as well keep them home. They've been home since March already. So, and we're home anyway, so it's not as difficult for us. I understand the hardship other people have, but we're both home all day anyway. So we just got to work out our schedule, and that's that.
Why is it not letting me post this link? It says that I did it here. Weird.
I don't know.
All right, let me try again. Let me try on here. Put view in the YouTube search, and it will come up. Okay. Let me see if I can do it on the computer.
This is enthralling.
Yeah. You have anything else to talk about?
No.
All right, there we go.
What? Even if I miss this time, because it's
playing the video. That's amazing. All right, let's try to put it in from here. Let's see if that works.
You don't know the
there we go.
Commands, like the keyboard commands? You actually go up and hit edit, copy, edit, paste. Stop. Who does that?
Mike Trout, thank you for the $2.69 donation. Much appreciated. All right, did that link work now, guys? Because I did it from here. Let's see if that works. You guys can go watch that because it's the greatest video of all time. Nice.
It does show up, yeah.
It's so funny too. Like if you if you don't, obviously you don't know these guys.
Again.
If you don't know what they look like now, like obviously this video is from 11 years ago. So everyone looks so much different now because we're all like, everybody's so young in that video.
I don't think I look that much different.
Yeah, you don't look different at all, actually. Do you show up in that video, right? I think I don't know. We're gonna watch that video after we end this live stream. But yeah, it's pretty great. And after he lands it, the best part to me, well, there's a couple of amazing parts.
No, the best part by far is Jordan.
Yeah.
After it's over, and he says, "You can't throw it that hard."
Yes. Because then but like, I don't know. I hope this carries over well enough for people that are watching this, and we're not building up too much because you also kind of just have to know Jordan, how absurd he is. Jordan and AG, they're both the two people that made the bet. Jordan and AG are like the most.
AG is the one throwing the ball.
Yeah, and Jordan is the one that has to pay him, and they're both most absurd people ever. And actually, it's pretty cool because you can see like this is how life used to be. All of our computers are set up on the dining room table where we're playing poker all day long on. I have like my 2 monitors set up, and you see Jordan, like, this is how long ago it was. Jordan just went to the computer after he lost the $1,000 and transferred it to him on PokerStars or Full Tilt or whatever, just immediately. Like, that's how you did it back then. And he's just shaking his head at the thing.
I had just dropped Ava off at my dad's house or something. Why did I do that? Was that like our bachelorette weekend?
Yes. I think
that's why I dropped her off, I guess. But I'm just wondering like why I was back, because then I had to go back home because I went home and got ready and then came down.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, that was when we had our bachelorette party.
And Ava actually took her first steps in that house too.
That's true.
Because we have a video of that also because
it's on the same channel.
Yeah. I had just chopped a $500 tournament for $65K. And I had all the cash there. And so Ava's first steps are her walking towards $60,000 and just throwing it on the ground. Yes, this actually did. That's actually a great story to tell, Jay. So first of all, Jay and our friend Rod got heads up in the Super Turbo tournament. It was like, how much did you win, Jay? I don't remember what it was for first in that, but it was pretty amazing. And then I became best friends with the bathroom attendant. So what happened there was, so we had our bachelor and bachelorette parties that same time period. And so all of our friends were in, which was great. So for mine, we went out to Philly and there was some big boxing fight going on that night. We went out to like a really nice dinner at a nice steakhouse. And then we went to some bar, and this bar that we had this like private area, or whatever, ripped off for the boxing fight. And there was like 18 of us drinking and everything. And I guess at some point I disappeared into the bathroom and I befriended the bathroom attendant, and I just won that tournament. So I was flush with cash, and he and I got to talking. He's like telling me about all like the big moves he was going to make. And his name is Kenneth. And he was like telling me all the big moves. And I was like, yeah, man, you should do that. Just keep grinding. You can do this. And then like I gave him a bunch of money, and then but I was gone for a long time. And my friends were like, what happened to Trevor? Where'd he go? And they came in, and I was like talking to the bathroom attendant for a long time. So then they got me out. But then when I got out, I was like, yo, man, this guy's awesome. He's going to make big moves in life. You guys got to give him money too. So then I made them all like scrounge up all their money, like a bunch of cash. And then we went in there and gave him like a bunch of money. But Jay, how much money do you think he ended up making that night? Like, I don't even know. My first thought is like $800, but it might have been more than that. I don't even know. I know I gave him a lot.
But then you got his information and you.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. So I was like, Kenneth, you're the man. Like, he's no, you're the man. I'm like, yeah. He's like, you can do whatever you want, anything you put your mind to.
Young kid, right?
Yeah. I still follow him on Instagram. So I was like, you do whatever you put your mind to. And then I was like, give me your phone number, man. I'm going to keep in touch with you. I want you to let me know how you're doing. So he gave me his number. And like, I would text him like every time I was with Jay and Ken.
Every time I got drunk.
Yeah, every time I got drunk, I would text him and be like, yo, man, what's going on? You working on those dreams? You doing this? You doing this? And then I followed him on Instagram. I haven't talked to him in forever. But I wonder, hopefully Kenneth's doing great. But wait, 15K, Jay? That's how much you think I gave him?
No, I think that's what he wanted.
I know.
Oh, okay. No, we're not finding any more links. Trevor has trouble with that. You could just look for it right in his.
Wait, what are we looking for? What, like,
I don't know.
The video of Ava
Ava's first
taking
steps.
her first steps. Is that the video you want?
It's in that same channel where the betting video
I can get
is.
it up. All right. So Ben said, smart decision to keep the kids home for now. Our government doesn't have it shit together yet. Schools are already being massively overcrowded. Bans not being enforced. Reopenings have been safe. Yeah. 49 minutes in and the Jody yawns begin. That's right.
But going back to the school thing, we got an email from the superintendent to like let us know what the plan was. And he wrote this, which really made my head explode. I gotta find it. Where is it?
Oops, I'm about to hit the wrong thing. Made your head explode.
I gotta look for the thing.
Okay.
It just didn't make my head explode. It was just ridiculous. So he wrote, what are you doing?
I'm bringing up this video. Okay, there we go. Link to Kenneth Insta. I like that. Kenneth Insta. I think he's like Clutch Crown. I think is his name on Instagram.
Are you serious with this copy, edit, paste stuff?
There's the video of Ava taking her first steps.
Lord.
Also, I believe you can see Jody's boobs in that video quite a bit.
Oh my God. Okay. So anyway.
Good night, Tom.
Why did you even say that?
I was just cutting. Well, now people are really going to watch that video, but I was just cutting it off before, we got to.
Okay. Anyway. So they wrote in the thing, masks will be required at the following: bus stop, school bus, arrival, dismissal, classroom, hallway, main office, nurse's office, all other times. Why not just say the masks have to be worn at all times? Why do we have to list random things and then say all other times at the end?
I don't know. That's amazing.
Like, they've already come out and said that it's required all day, no matter what. I don't know what they're supposed to do about lunch. Like, it's just whatever. But Cam's really upset because it's her first year going into middle school. Oh, I hit the thing. Sorry. And she was really excited about getting a locker. Yeah. So I was actually looking up lockers online to see if I could find cheap, cute ones that would match her room. Right. And then,
you can put them in the schoolroom downstairs.
Yeah, we're gonna lock them in the basement.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Everyone's interest in the video just peaked 1,000 times. That's right. All right. You ready to wrap it up now? You want to keep going?
Whatever.
All right. I'm tired. I've been tired. I'm happy that I got through this whole thing. I actually took an ibuprofen downstairs.
But no, you're supposed to take Tylenol, not ibuprofen.
Oh, really?
Shit, you're a jackass. I went out and bought Tylenol specifically for you so that you could stop taking ibuprofen.
That's funny because I looked at the bottles and I was like, okay, not supposed to take the Tylenol. I got to take the ibuprofen.
No, we always have ibuprofen, never have Tylenol. That's why there's a bottle of Tylenol down there, because you're supposed to take that.
Gotcha.
When are the kids doing more videos?
What's up, Jesse? Hope you're doing well. We are in the very, very beginning stages of writing something for the kids. Very, very beginning stages. The very toss ideas around for Andrew Negreanu to face Andrew Polk, and maybe Andrew Helmuth make an appearance. So yeah, we'll see if we get something out soon with that. You want to wrap it up now? Want to keep going? Not the first time he's asked that. That's probably true. That's a good one, Jay. Ben is always in line at Taco Bell. They have a new Nacho Crunch Taco, only $1. Very nice, Ben.
Ew. Man, these shirts are so soft.
They are.
Guys, if you like soft, thin shirts, that's Trevor's favorite. Soft and thin. If you like those, then go buy Poker Rag shirts.
Where can you find them?
Oh, pokerrags.us.
That's
I was really excited when they came, because they just got here today, and I was really excited when I opened it up, and because this one's American Apparel, and man, it's soft. And this one is the Bell and Canvas, and it's also really soft.
You want a 12-pack of tacos?
Hell no. That would not fit into my macros.
100 on cuteness for Ava video. There's actually, so if you look on that, that's my like personal account that has 10 subscribers, and there's a bunch of videos on there, including the first ever editing I'd ever done, which is the On the Road Again series, where we drove across the country in 2013.
That's where I refused to show my face on camera.
Yeah. It was little Ava and little Cameron. They were 3 and 5, and we drove across the country to the World Series, and I filmed the whole thing. on an iPhone, not the right way. But yeah, it was it's good. Wait, what web address didn't work?
Really?
It's pokerrags.us, pokerrags.us.
Or are you talking about the Ava or the poker rags?
He's got to be talking about poker rags.
Okay, Ben, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to say it so aggressively. No, thank you. I do not want Taco Bell, but I'm pretty sure that you know the answer to that already.
Yes, rags.
Just type it. Right?
Yeah, I think.
Is that correct? Are we giving out
but
wrong
that's
information?
not a link.
Okay, hold on.
There you go. Beautiful. There's a link. All right. Good night, Mike. Or Mike. Good night, Mark. See you next week.
What the hell's a suicide mission?
I don't know.
What's a suicide mission? I'm confused.
I don't remember.
Good night, Mark. Have a good night.
But yeah, so on Poker Rags, you will be able to find Raising the Nuts merchandise very soon, very shortly.
Soon.
Yeah, and it'll be awesome. Ben said, what are some basic non-pharmaceutical ways you can deal with day-to-day anxiety? Meditation's definitely one of the best things that you can do, for sure. Just breathing in general, like getting a breathing app on your phone and doing deep focused breathing whenever you're feeling a little anxious, or just like at a set time throughout the day is pretty great as well. Oh yeah, Mike, he was talking about the trip across the country being a suicide mission. Yes, that is right, Mike.
Yeah, it was not. I did not enjoy it.
What else? Day-to-day anxiety, exercise, also very good.
Eating right, not eating processed crappy food. I mean, that's just the basic. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm not saying that to be a troll or anything.
Yeah.
Eating well, keeping sugar out of your diet. Lemon balm tea can be really good. You take a lemon balm supplement. That's what Trevor does.
Yeah.
What are you doing? How come, like...
I just sat up.
So lemon balm, it's pretty easy to find. You can order it we ordered on Amazon. My hair is getting pulled from sitting back on it. And then there's just like other adaptogenic herbs that can be really good for people, like ashwagandha, rhodiola, stuff like that. So there's things to do, but for sure, like, diet plays a massive role. So if you're taking in too much sugar, too much fried stuff, too much processed crap, it's going to mess you all up.
Yeah. What's up, Jalib? There will be Raisin Nuts shirts. There'll be all kinds of...
Says, I see it on the tank top. It must just not be up there yet.
Yeah.
If you see a Raisin Nuts tank, then there is a t-shirt coming too.
Yeah. You'll be able to get it on everything. And we'll have a lot of different things eventually as well. Yeah. So here's some great tips: walks, mindfulness, breathing, kicking a heavy bag, eating right, exercising. Yeah. I mean, Ben, if you listen to the podcast, we pretty much always will give some different types of things that you can help with the day-to-day anxiety type stuff. Pretty much in every episode, we usually come back to something.
Yeah. And at this point, neither one of us are on any kind of pharmaceutical drug at all.
Nope.
For anything.
Yep.
Like, neither one of us take prescriptions. So.
Yep.
Not that we're against them.
Nope.
Don't mean it like that.
All right. I'm ready for bed.
It's time, guys.
It's time.
It's time. He's going to start playing the meditation while you're still on here.
Yep. I'll answer this last question and we got to peace out. Did I play the WSP? I did play 9 events in the online WSP. I cashed in one of them, and that was it. It was the small cash. I think I got 95th or something and a $500 freeze out. And then I bricked everything else, and that's the way tournaments go. So.
I haven't seen the tank top, but I'm sure it's amazing. Jay here in the chat is our lovely friend who designed the logo for Raising the Nuts, all the logos.
So one of our tank top is...
I guess they're seeing it.
Okay, sweet. I didn't realize that.
I didn't see it, but that's what it seems like.
Well,
all right, guys, we're not looking at the freaking screen again because...
Yeah, I can't see
Go
anything.
products.
Products, okay. Tank tops.
Yep, there it is.
Oh, look at that. Nice. Oh, cool. All right, well, that's there. Nice.
So, yeah. So Jay made the logo for everything.
As you
Jay
guys
is
know, I
lovely.
don't necessarily treat my body like a temple. I've been on a few different meds and don't feel like they're as effective as lifestyle choices I can make. Yeah, definitely, Ben. So definitely just shoot me a message later, Ben, if you want. We can chat a little bit more about some different things that can help you. Shoot me a message on Instagram and we'll talk a little bit more. The Jay is lovely.
Yes, Jay made the new logo, but you also made the original logo. And he made the logo for the live stream. He made the live stream thumbnail. He does all of our graphic design.
I already shouted you out for your ability to script with me as well, to write up the scripts, the funny scripts.
Yes. But I'll take credit for the podcast artwork because I made that.
Yes.
I used Jay's logo and made the whatever it's called.
The new podcast artwork.
Yes.
All right, people. I must go to bed. Better diet. Yep, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony misses the play every hand challenge. Anthony, I'm going to try to get a play every hand type shirt up on Poker Eggs as well. Great to see you, Luke. Take care.
Bye, Luke.
We'll see you guys next week. See everyone next week. I got to hit this end button before it goes any further.
See you later.
See ya.
Bye.